This playthrough is rated M for mature.
It's time for us to become Night Kings. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. In the last episode, we started a new mission, which had us go to Escabel's like little side area where organics and intestines, organs, stuff like that was being made, and we found out it had been locked in, and Basilisk was on the loose, and some crazy guy had been watching fantasy vids for years and years, has now got himself turned into basically a fantasy vid, weeb, and, well, we're helping him out a little bit with that, but we'll deal with that after we deal with the Basilisk, so let's head on back downstairs and deal with that, so... It's an interesting situation here, but either way, we're going to get paid, so... Alright, let's go ahead and go through this panel down here. Voila! The door is maglocked shut, and it appears that someone in the not-too-distant past has smeared its surface with feces. The door's key swipe access system has clearance B access only printed on its case. Swipe your card. The keys panel LED indicator blips from red to green, and the locks thunks open. Alright, let's go inside. What the? Oh, we got some hellhound user. What the? Billy! Oh boy, he's got a 100 HP there. That's a lot of HP. Everyone else has got 50. A couple hellhounds. I think another one pops up in there. So, alright, let's. Do I actually want to have my guy in there? I mean, the only problem with not having him in there is he can't assist with mark target if I don't do something like that. So. But I don't want Billy to hit me. Well, let's hide behind here. And then drone control. Alright, Glory. Yeah, Glory, I want to have you... I need you to kind of take... don't activate adrenal pump right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, after a certain level, I think it was either level 3 or level 4, Glory gets adrenal pump, which is a really good ability. What it is basically she just hits herself with meds and gives herself +1 AP for 3 rounds, which is really nice. The only problem is it's a 6 cooldown, so you usually want to have like, a general. I don't know what the best explanation is. You want to be, you want to plan it out well, is what I'm saying. So let's have Glory. I want her to basically be the target of Billy. When he starts attacking us, so. This really isn't a good spot for a sniper rifle, is it? Kind of want to put her there mainly just so. Let's see, can I hit her with the. No. You there. Actually, could do that. Tiger, let's get you with a shotgun. Let's see. That's just good. Nice, did a decent amount of damage to that guy, so. Took them out pretty solidly. And let's see. I don't really have a good chance to hit. Ugh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Billy has the ability, because he's a basilisk, he has the ability to petrify people, which that means is that basically they end up losing, they can't use any AP for like a couple of turns. Yeah, as you can see here, she's got her little portrait is frozen, so. Oh, you did a ton of damage to him. Okay, let's haste. Tiger. Me. Can I even see them? Of course I can. The only problem is the hit is not very good. That my bot. Let's focus on I mean, yeah, Billy has the more more HP and everything like that, but I'd rather get rid of them first, so. Looks like both are not very good in terms of hitting. Might just go ahead and hit Billy. Oh, actually. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Going after my bot, huh? Oh, you're almost out of it. And here comes the other. Why are you attacking Dietrich? I don't get it. Okay. Yeah, I got one more turn before that, so. Heal you. Let's aim. Yeah, let's aim. Iger. Me. Let's have you try to mark him. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna hit. There we go. The only problem is I'm afraid of hitting my droid. Move you out of the way. There we go. And you. Let's try kneecapping you. Get you a little extra AP damage. And there goes Dietrich. Yeah, I don't know why the game has a bug of its butt hitting Dietrich all of a sudden. But there we go. Actually, let's try to claw him just to get him off oh, nice. Oh, we did it. Ha. Oh yeah, he was gonna need a trauma kit, but from his wounds, but since the battle is over, he auto healed, so no worries for Dietrich, so. Alright, we got the executive key card. Yeah, but that's it for the big fight, and it's the big fight. Yeah, I still don't know why they had to bug up their butt, like hitting Dietrich. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Oh well. Let's see if you say anything before we do that. You're back! Keycardy, do you have it? Yeah, I've got it, but there's something that I want to talk to you about first. Very well, ask your questions, but hurry. His eyes bulges. I want those snacks. Actually, we already talked about him. I already did that off screen. We could have talked to him about everything before, but I did that last episode, so. Alright, Phil, here's the key card. At last, my ticket back into the hallowed halls of the executive wing with its expansive supply of non-perishable treats. Hurry, noble stranger. Use it to unlock the door and make all of our dreams come true. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we could have killed this guy, but, you know, hey, it's entertaining. See a wacko, fan talk about his favorite show and everything like that. The door, oh yeah, we already done that. Let's insert the key card. The keys panel blips to a more pleasant hue and the door unlocks. I forgot who said that, like, the games, the gems or whatever, the snacks. He said something like that anyway, so. Sorry, it was so quick I didn't get a chance to orbit. Thank you, my friend. You have granted me the secret desire that my heart yearned for most, a respectable supply of non-organ-based foods. You will always be welcome in these hallowed halls. I, Philip Rex, do so swear it. My only remaining wish is to know the ending to the tale of the noble Titonius Rex and his beautiful Brenna. He lets loose a wistful sigh. Who knows, perhaps one day my prayers will be answered. I gotta go, I'll see you later. Yeah, later. Well, we can actually make his dreams come true by accessing the terminal around here somewhere. Maybe it's back this way. Before we grab that, there's supposed to be... Oh, maybe it's the terminal back up this way, so... Let's see... oh, here it is. Disengage the building's quarantine protocols. All it takes is a few keystrokes to disengage the quarantine. Apparently, Philip isn't particularly well versed in basic building systems operations. Finding a copy of the 7th episode of Night Kings of Lightinghold proves to be a more ambitious undertaking. Eventually, you find a pirate site for old trib programs. According to the synopsis, the show ends with Titonius Rex's victory over the Jubathon horde after he inspires a peasant revolt to defeat the invaders. This development was not well received by the show's admittedly few fans, who complained that it came out of nowhere. In addition, many of the show's ongoing plot threads were left unresolved. Sounds about right for the internet. You just download the episode to Phil's media center and power down the machine. I mean, it was their last episode. They had to tie up all the loose ends. They were never going to finish it officially, so... There you go, Phil. Ah, the intrepid sir returns. What can I do for you? The quarantine's off now. The final episode of your show is on the records computer. The yes! Peace will be known and brought to the land! Phil takes off running in the direction of the records room. And we get a karma for helping him. So, you do it for the karma, baby. Anyway, let's grab our reward. Alright, we got the experimental bioware samples. And now we need to return home. Does Phil have anything extra to say now that we've done that? I don't know. Let's see. Has he already watched the episode? You have given me everything, my whole heart's desire. The hidden knowledge of Titonius Rex's victory is mine, and I'll be better ruler for it, and also have sugary snacks. Philip stares into your eyes. His entire body is trembling. I have it all, and all thanks to you, noble sir. All thanks to you. Don't worry, man. It wasn't even all that difficult. He throws back his head and barks out a laugh. Spoken like a true hero. Farewell, my friend. Perhaps one day I'll be able to come to your aid in return. That'd be great, Phil. I'm sure you'd be a really big help. Alright, let's head on out of here. A job well done. Not too bad if I'll say so myself. And luckily, nothing's going to happen when we leave. Nope, not at all. Dang it! As you emerge blinking into the light of day, you find yourself standing face to face with a veritable wall of security personnel. A man in an expensive suit raises a megaphone to shout at you. You, stay right where you are. Megaphone isn't really necessary, man. I'm standing right here. You will place the stolen bioware samples that you're carrying on the ground, then lie on your belly with your hands on your head. Do it now, or I'll order my men to open fire. I didn't steal anything. The owner of this material commissioned me to retrieve it for him. Escabel, you mean? Yes, we know all about him. He has quite a reputation back in Spain. We're with the Chihuahuas street scum, and that's material infringes on 15 of our company patents. The organs that you're carrying are based on our intellectual property. Isn't the future grand, folks? This is unbelievable. This place is locked down for 2 years, and you choose today to come visit? You think that's coincidental? We came when the quarantine was broken. We've had eyes on this place since the lockdown went into effect. You called us here when you opened the doors. Why the wait? You could have broken into this place months ago. The building was quarantined, idiot. It's cheaper to set up a camera than it is to mount a hazmat cleanup effort. As long as that counterfeit merchandise was contained, we didn't care that it was in there. But it will not hit the streets. Now shut your mouth, hit the floor, or order my men to open fire. Don't make me kill you, man. He shakes his head in disgust. Idiot Shadowrunner! You people don't know when to keep your mouth shut. Men, open fire! A shrill voice crackles over the building's intercom system. It reverberates through the empty streets. You will not threaten this man, Jubathon dog! The fuck? Too long have my people lived in fear of your aggression. I, Philip Rex, will protect this land from your mongrel deprivations. The corporate spokesman turns to address the security officers behind him. You two, enter the building and find who's ever on that intercom and silence him. Yes, sir. He turns back to face you, reaching for the sidearm of his hip. And as for you... The lab's tech voice rings down from the speakers. Underneath it, you can hear the distinctive sound of fingers hammering on a keyboard. Peasants, arise and defend your home. You need only believe in yourselves. The power is yours. What the heck is going on here? What the? Yeah, if you help Philip Rex, he actually helps you with 6 drones, or I think it's like 6 drones. It's some drones that help fight the enemies for you. He has that weird the theme song playing in the background. And they'll help distract from them because we kind of get charged at the beginning of this fight because, you know, the unfairness of it. Look at that. Like, we get hit immediately as soon as we step outside. That's so unfair. I don't like this fight because of that. And, of course, Dietrich's down. All right, anyway. All right, I need to run because I'm about to die here. I wonder if I can... I might just actually just run away just completely and all right, Glory. I need you to hit Dietrich with the oops. All right, Dietrich's getting up, so yeah, this is a tough one. Let's see. See if I can get some AP damage going on here so we can not get hit by everything under the sun. Yeah, the problem is how much danger I've taken as my character because we got fireballed in the first round, which is unfair. Look at that. We're getting hit with like every single grenade and everything. Like, I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's definitely a cheap method. Like, they should have given us a chance to like get our turn quicker and run away or something. But no, we get immediately hit by everything. So this is probably one of the cheapest. And I was about to say, and the drones aren't even hitting everyone. So. All right. Okay. Now we're. Okay. Now I'm actually viable. So I almost want to just run everyone back away for now. Actually, let's go ahead and have you available. Trying to think of where to move this guy. Yeah, unfortunately we got a conjurer here too because okay, let's move you here. I'd rather get rid of you, but I don't really have any good spots for that, so I can't hit anyone with my abilities, can I here? I can hit you, but maybe I should go ahead and let me heal myself. Just in case if someone decides to frickin' go after me, so. Dietrich, I might just need to have you run away. Yeah, otherwise you'll get killed again. Glory. Let's have you, like, melee someone so we can get you out of cover. Oh, come on. Jeez. Yeah, we're having a fun time with this, that's for sure. Didn't do enough damage to you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put you in cover. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that conjurer, but yeah, I'm not. Okay, now they're starting to go after the drones. Dude, Dietrich's not a threat. Leave him alone. Thank God for the drones. Why does XCOM just hate me so much? I feel like I'm getting hit with everything XCOM related, which is like, you know, bad numbers and stuff like that. Let's see. Probably since you're right there. I can't see. I can haste you though. Actually, might be a good idea to go ahead and use our adrenal plump too, so we can get extra AP. I might just risk trying to finish you off. Really? I hit you point blank range. I missed with one of the bullets. There we go. Haha. It's kind of funny just fighting this fight without our standard, you know, music. We're fighting it with like the theme song of you know, Night Kings or whatever. Okay, I could probably move a little bit closer now. Same with Dietrich. Let's see, aim you. Did that say 96% I missed? I love it. Anyway. This game so pisses me off so much sometimes. Why do I keep missing? I'm hitting the point blank range. Just having one of those days, folks. Just one of those days. At least my own drone's being super helpful, at least. Cool. Awesome. I look like I wore that armor from before. Drones are missing quite often. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You can't run away from me. I've got 4 AP. You're going down. Oh my god, I missed with an attack. It's point blank. Thank you. Die already. Okay, so because I lost AP, I can't control my drone, so I've lost that, so I think I'm out of range for you, yeah. Can I hit you with my suppose I can't really hit you with the this very well. We can try. Thank you. Good lord. It's probably one of the hardest fights in the game because of just because of proximity of where the battle starts and everything, because they hit you with all those abilities right at the beginning. It's so unfair. As the smoke begins to clear, a cry of jubilation sounds out from the Shadowrun Bioscience Building intercom system. We've done it! We've done it, my friends! The Jubathon hordes have been defeated! With this great victory, I declare a new age of exploration and commerce. My peasants will form trade agreements with our neighboring kingdoms for the betterment of all. You get that your neighboring kingdoms are just office buildings, right? Haha, yes, of course, in the same way that the Sutherland Empire's just an office building, eh? Empire, since Venice? Don't question him, just roll with it. We need to get this Bioware back to Escabel before it starts to thaw. The intercom crackles to life again. Farewell, Starwood, sir. We will remember you always. You hear the rustling sound of Phil pushing himself away from the intercom. A few seconds later, the building's external speakers fall silent. And that's it. So, let's get out of here, man. Yeah, like I said, I like this mission, but I also hate its mission for the final encounter because of just, like I said, if they gave you a turn to run away at the very beginning, then that would be fine. But the fact is that the enemy gets a turn on you before you even get to it. So, the U-Bahn trip back from the Aljernon Plaza is a shaky one. Is a shaky one. Surprisingly, the train is packed. The only empty seats are at the very back of the car. A haggard-looking young mother marches down the aisle, dragging near 3 screaming children behind her, 2 boys and a girl, each around 6 years old. As the woman nears you, her eyes fixed on the frozen pouches of bioengineered meat that you liberated from Sutherland's executive freezer. She opens her mouth to say something, but at the moment the little girl jams a finger in her brother's nose. The boy howls, and the young mother's shoulders slump. Slowly, robotically, she turns back towards her destination and begins to trundle forward, dragging her squalling offspring forward with the solemnity of a funeral procession. Eventually, the train hums to a stop. You debark gratefully, lugging a freezer's worth of Bioware samples behind you. We find ourselves back in town once again, and gain 2 karma for doing the mission, so... Alright, before we... Obviously, we're going to talk to Escabel and stuff like that. Alright, let's talk to you really quick. I think I want to finally buy some, the suppression level ability from you. I think... Do I want to buy anything else? Could buy a program to help me out, but... Let's see. I think I want to also buy the... yeah, I think I'll buy... Yeah, I'll buy the, what's it? Sorry. The killer app as well. Okay. Just for decking for the next section of the game, so... Alright, before we... Let's go to Escabel. Before that, let's talk to a couple of people before we head out, so... See how Simi's doing. I think she has a new dialogue, if I recall. Simi Kim leans against a wall, her head downcast and her face lost in shadow. Sensing your presence, she looks up, revealing a black eye poorly covered by concealer, and still she smiles at you. Hello, Blackwire, how are you? Who gave you the shiner? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want something? Because I've got things to do. You know, Zach says he has a new sim for me, one with aliens and a little girl I need to save. She's waiting for me, and I can't let her down. Is there something going on around here? There's always something going on. It's the flux, right? It gives, it takes. Sometimes it takes more than it gives. And some things it takes are gone forever. Friends that disappear, family that dies. Like Monica. I don't much like the flux. In The Sims, you can have the same happy day over and over. You can skip past the parts you don't like, or replay the good memories as many times as you want. I can't think of any parts of the real life I'd want to play over, and plenty of parts I wish I could skip. How did you end up in the prison, Bizarre? I don't know. I was living on the streets since I was a kid. Had no family, no home. I get mixed up with some bad people, and I had a bad day. Ended up owing them money. Too much money. I got beat up pretty bad, needed a doctor, but couldn't pay for one. Then I found Doc Escabel, where he found me. Can't really remember. He said he could help me. He gave me the money up front, but he said I had to come back for medicine every month until it was time to pay him back. And I did. I took the medicine just like he said. I really don't want to talk about this anymore, okay? You take care of yourself. Whatever I have to do. Yep. The life in the F state, man. Freedom. But how free is free? And And what do you want for your freedom? Hey, let's see how Lucky Strike's doing. Lucky Strike stands in her customary place, her gear piled atop a nearby bar stool. For once, she isn't smoking. She gives a small nod as you approach. Hello again, Blackwire. What's up? Do you know anything about an organization called the Lodge? Dare's group, you mean? She smirks. Sure, I've done a few jobs for them. They pay well. The whole ominous secret organization thing they try to keep going is a little weird, but whatever. Money's money. They got it. What can you tell me about Dwyer? Best I can tell, he's just a middle-rung toady like any other corporate suit that you deal with before a run. Only difference is that his organization isn't a core. I think he's a little fresh-faced for what the Lodge has him doing. In the beginning, there were some credibility issues. I had a hard time taking the guy seriously, but then he started waving wads of Nuyen around, and that all cleared up in a flash. Afraid that I can't help you dig any deeper. He's an occasional client. She takes a sip of scotch and chases it with a long drag of her cigarette. Even if I knew more about Dewar, I wouldn't tell you. Shadowrunners who kiss and tell have a funny way of dying young. You said that you've got a team in Might. I'd like to hear a little bit more about them. She shrugs. They're good people. They get the job done. What else do you need to know? A little more than that. Some details would be nice. All right, sure, why not? You've got Rector. He's a rigger, an immigrant from the Russian Republic. Genius mechanic and engineer. The guy built his own crawler-formed droid. He's impressive as hell at piloting it. There's Barracuda, the team's shaman and faceman. He's an elf in his mid-40s. He's got the whole Silver Fox thing working for him. He conducts most of our negotiations. Great card player. Heinchen is our decker and requisite tough guy. Troll, huge, covers in tats and piercings. You know the type. I'm pretty sure that he and Barracuda have a thing going on, but then they're a cop to it. She presents herself to you with an ironic smile. But then there's me. Between us, we keep our bases covered. I'm sure that you do. I'm willing to bet that my crew's bare, though. There's still a space for you if you want to sign on. Hate to disappoint you, but that isn't going to happen. Not that I don't appreciate it, mind you. I just can't work with a team like yours on a permanent basis. No worries. Just want to extend the offer. It's appreciated. She raises her glass and takes a moment to study the amber liquid inside. You're a good runner with a good crew, Blackwire, but it'll never be my crew. No hard feelings, though. I'm still moonlight for you whenever you need me. She lifts the glass to her lips and closes her eyes and drains it. You know my price and you know where to find me. What, like $250 Nuyen or whatever it is? I've been meaning to ask, what's up with the tattooed circuitry? Is it purely decorative or... It is now. Wasn't always, though. She stretches her neck to so that the circuit pattern on her face can catch the light. What you're looking at used to be tattoo magic. Got done when I was in Tokyo during a job for the Yakuza. What are you doing for the Yakuza? Work, the kind that you don't talk about afterwards. When were you in Tokyo? About 3 years ago. Spent a few months there. It was a business trip, though. You know how it is. Straight from the airport to the hotel to the job site and back to the hotel again afterwards. Rinse and repeat until the job was done. Not the most exciting way to travel, but the pay was good. Tattoo magic, huh? That's a new one on me. Yeah, it was for me, too. It's a meta magic thing. A way of quickening spells to a person. Quickening spells a person. Binding magic into the flesh so that it's almost impossible to get rid of. Anyway, long story short, I found a way to break it. Now it just looks pretty in the lamplight. What did the tattoos do before you broke them? She pauses for a moment, considering. Finally, she shrugs. Sure, I'll tell you. Why not? Maybe knowing will keep you from making the same mistake. So when I went to work for the Axe, they insisted that I let them ink me. She said I need it for the job. Long story short, the tattoos did boost my abilities, but they also branded me, marked me as Yakuza property, and gave them an easy way of tracking me from the astral plane. How'd you break the spell? That's an even longer story, not one that I want to get into. Suffice to say that it started with killing the guy who inked me, and ended in a pretty dark place. The upshot is that I can't go back to Japan ever, but at least I got my autonomy back. She pauses for a moment to lighten up another cigarette. After she fills her lungs with smoke, she continues. So the moral of the story, I guess, is not to take an employer's word at face value. It's a lesson that every Shadowrunner needs to learn sooner or later. I had a harder time with it than most. Now, can we talk about something else, or better yet, can we shut up and have a drink or two? All this yapping is making me thirsty. Gotta run. See you later. Yeah, see you. Yeah, every once in a while you can unlock extra dialogue with her. Whether you care to or not, you don't have to. It's just, Alright, let's go see Dr. Esgabel about that meat locker stuff. Oh yeah, we can also give him the prints for that intelligence boost as well. Esgabel's expression brightens when he catches sight of you. Ah, you're back. Do you have my merchandise? I do. In fact, it's right here. He greedily snatches the samples from your hands. So you do. Yes, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Good work, Blackwire. The doctor turns away, rifling through the samples and inspecting their labels. He looks like a kid in a candy store. As per our agreement, there will be no monetary compensation for this run, but if you'll give me a moment, I'll add the samples that you've recovered to my inventory. He looks over the samples that you brought him and eagerly begins punching their serial numbers into his PDA. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, if you'll excuse me. His sentence trails off as he returns his attention to his merchandise. Hang on there, there's a few more details that we need to discuss. Fine, but let's make this quick, alright? I want to get this merchandise logged into inventory before it starts to thaw. Don't you want to know what caused the lockdown? A flicker of irritation passes over his face. He reluctantly turns back to face you. Yes, I suppose I do. Go ahead, tell me. I'm all ears. It's a stupid accident. Someone spilled soy calf on a control console and a bunch of test animals killed the researchers. That's, he grimaces. That is frustrating, but I suppose that's all water under the bridge. I have my merchandise after all. The Shadowrun Corporation had eyes on the building. I had to fight one of their retrieval teams. Oh, I can't say that I'm surprised. They were instrumental in engineering my downfall back in Spain. The bastards brought me all manner of drummed-up charges against me. The tabloid press had a field day. I wouldn't worry about Shiwas. They may have their files on me, but they won't take any direct action against the Cruise Bazaar. I have information on several of their executives that would be quite embarrassing if they ever came to light. One of the researchers survived. He's gone insane in there over the past couple of years. He refuses to leave, thinks that he's something called a Night King. Oh, how tragic. He pauses for a moment, considering, then shrugs. As far as I'm concerned, he could stay there for as long as he likes. The lease is paid through 2061. I don't need the building for anything. That's uncharacteristically generous of you, Doctor. The money's already spent, Blackwire. I can't get a refund, and the cleanup costs on getting the building up and running would ruin me, so it's going to sit idle, one way or the other. Anyway, I'd already have what I need from the facility. If your little friend wants to play out his fantasies in there, he's more than welcome to. I'd wash my hands of it. That's all I need. I'll let you back to your inventory. Alright, anyway, let's talk to him again. Let's give him the bliss injector. I found the schematic. Can you make and install it? Interesting. These types of implant injectors have become popular with some of the local games. Yes, I can install it, though I need payment for the materials. And then the Cephalon next at our purchase order. I had a piece of headwear shipped here. Could you install it for me? Escobar takes the purchase order from your hand and scans it over. Ah, yes, it's arrived just this morning. I certainly install it for you, but it won't be cheap. I expected as much. Tell me what the damage is. And it's going to be... Let's see if I can find it on here. Where are you? There it is. 5,000 new yen. I'm not going to pay it right now, but I will eventually. But yeah, it gives you a +2 permanent... if you install it, it gives you +2 permanent intelligence. So... let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to buy. I think that's all. The only thing I might... I mean, I might buy the dermal plating if I have extra money, just so, you know, I don't get hurt as much. Because I don't need... Maybe the alpha plating, too. Just improve my body, same thing. But a lot of this stuff I don't need, per se, because of my build. But, anyway. Alright. After that, let's go get our money for our payday and then head on to the next mission. Yeah, well, actually, and we'll do another mission. This will be a story mission this time. Ooh, it's been a while. Or it's been a few episodes anyway, so. Alright. No one has anything to say as far as I'm aware, so we can skip that. Yeah, let's go ahead and check our payday. Alright, post payday for, or say, claim payment for sold payday. The romantic recordings. Successful 420 minus the escrow fee of 42, so we get 378 new yen for ruining someone's career. So, alright. And we're done with that. Alright, let's head on to the next objective. So, let's see, I think I've got everything I need for... See, I've got the karma for my drone control is high enough. So, I think I might equip something extra for that. And I need a deck for this because there is some matrix stuff going on there. So... So I think I've got, and I think I bought enough programs to be able to equip everything for that, so, okay. Alright, let's head on to the next area. And this one's actually pretty straightforward, weirdly enough. I mean, it's decently long, but it's straightforward anyway, so. Alright, yeah, when you want to do the loose ends one, so head to Pharma Laboratory Complex. Alright, and like before, obviously take the team or whoever you want. Yeah, Lucky Strike's 250, so. Let's see. Yep, everyone's full. Alright, ready to go. Let's do it! I just gotta wait for the game to load. Jeez. Loose ends. Your client hired you to tie up loose ends at the site of a botched cloak and dagger operation. One of the operatives from the failed mission has been captured by knight-errant security forces, and it's only a matter of time before he talks. Your job is simple. Kick in the door, find the operative, and put a bullet in his guts before he can spill them. Let's see. Yeah, drone. Let's see. Do I have any extra healing things? Yes. Take that. Not gonna do drugs or use drugs. Don't do drugs, grids. Yeah, I don't really think I need to give them anything. I mean, I could. I mean, they have open slots, so. But no, I think we're fine. So. Weirdly enough, you can go through the game without super customizing everyone. So, yeah, I'll do that later. So. The reception area, the Sharing Pharma AG lab looks normal enough. The synth leather couches were obviously designed more for appearance than for comfort, and the blue steel walls are gently illuminated with energy-efficient recessed lighting. All in all, it's a perfect example of typical corporate design sensibilities: bland, generic, and safe. An overturned houseplan is the only sign that something might be amiss in the lab ahead. You ready for this, boss? According to what Herr Fuchs told us, this entire complex is going to be crawling with harried security. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Yeah. I've been itching for a stand fight. Let's do it. Well, I'm not going to do it because I only use a drone. So, and for this fight, yeah, we're kind of stuck in fight mode. As you can see there, we got to take our turns. And we're going to be in fight mode for quite a while. But will we be able to go through the pharmaceutical lab and find ourselves the loose talker? Will loose lips sink ships? Find out next time in the next episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.